What is up, team? So in today's video we're going to be having a look at Kadena technical analysis. Kaddex is launching in about 4 hours, guys. Kadena is currently ranked 100. We've seen some action in the Kadena ecosystem and the Kadena charts. We've seen some things exploding, and that is because of Kaddex, guys. First of all, beautiful new website. As you guys can see, end-to-end decentralized trading on Kadena. You could go ahead and launch the app. When you do launch the app, it says we're almost there. So of course it will be launching at 2 p.m. UTC time on August 1st, which is today. Finally happening. A lot of people were saying, oh, this is a scam, this is never gonna launch. Guess what, guys? We are launching today finally, and you know, we can't be more excited than that. I mean, I know we are in a bear market, and I'm not saying that this will go to $3, $4, $5. I'm not saying that, but this is it's a new step, guys. It's a step forward to the whole blockchain, to the whole ecosystem, proof of work, and that's about it. Ranked 100, we got 279,000 people on the watch list. Mineable, people are trading this 25%. We are seeing some life back into Kadena. Last time I made a video, we were at ranked 107. Now we're ranked 100. Let's have a look at some technical analysis aspect. We're gonna have a look at Bitcoin in just a second. Guys, if you like this video, of course, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe for more daily updates. I'm a big Kadena fan, so I will be doing a lot of Kadena videos. Most of you guys are Kadenians. I know that because ever since I've been doing videos, you guys have been following. So having a look at Kadena real quick on the daily time frame, guys. First of all, there's a few things I want to talk about. Is the RSI. The RSI right here, we're currently overbought a little bit, but that doesn't mean anything on the short term. And what I mean short term is anywhere between 6 to 10 months. Yes, short term. Because on the longer term, in the next bull market in 2024, 2025, this is when we're going to thrive. But something I do want to talk about right here is Kadena. The last time we were at this area on the RSI, which is currently 69, 70, and we know that anything that's above 70 or at 70 is overbought. Investors are going to be looking to sell, and anything that's below 30, investors are going to be looking to buy. Now here's the negative part. Besides Kaddex, I love Kaddex, I love Kadena, but I want to be real with you guys. And of course, that doesn't mean that what I say is right. I'm just some guy on YouTube saying my opinion, stating my opinion. On February 9, 2022, Kadena was traded at $8, okay? We were traded at $9.9 to $8, $8.50 if I want to average it down, okay? Now, what happened? The RSI was at 70. And that's when people were like, okay, time to sell. The RSI is at 70. You know, we're overbought right here. Things are going crazy. You know, the market's, you know, it's a little bit shaky. We're going to enter a bear market. Time to sell. What happened? Boom. We came back down. We were overbought right here. This was the ultimate oversold. Oversold area. This was the ultimate oversold area for Kadena. And guess what happened? We consolidated, but we went up. Now, the bad part is that when we were consolidating, we essentially had that nice little move up. And now, guess what? We're at 70 region, and whereas Kadena at $2. Now, in order for Kadena to, you know, go to $4 or $5, the RSI would have to be at 90, 95. And guys, the last time we were at 90, 95 was in this bull market on August 2021, all the way till November, which was when the bear market cycle started. And this is why I don't personally think that we're going to see Kadena go higher than this resistance right here at 2.39. But of course, something that I do want to have a look at is, or talk about, is the weekly time frame, guys. Now every time frame tells a different story, and we know that. On the daily time frame, it seems like we're going to have a nice little pullback, which is okay, maybe 2-3 days. On the weekly time frame, guys, we are heavily oversold. Now the thing is that last time we were at this region right here, look where we were. You guys understand? So we are heavily oversold right now, and that there's a lot of room for growth on the weekly time frame. But because we are in a bear market, I don't know how high Kadena can truly go, guys. So overall, I'm still bullish. I actually hope that Kadena stays low so I can accumulate some more. The same way, you know, people want Bitcoin to go low and, you know, Ethereum to go lower so they can accumulate more. If you guys are into this technology and you guys love crypto and you guys love Bitcoin, you guys know that this is the time to essentially buy and to accumulate for the next year and a half. Before I get into the Bitcoin technical analysis chart, I want to talk about my Signal group that I currently made earlier today. A lot of people were coming to me on Twitter and said, do you have a paid group or some sort of Signal group? And no, I didn't. I never liked that. But guess what? A lot of people have been asking me on Twitter, so I do have one now in the description below. Only $99 a month. I did 3 trades. You could get up to 3 trades, guys, for $99 every month. And yes, today we made 3 trades, fill Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin right now is currently up 7%. Of course, if you're using 3x leverage, Ethereum as well. Guys, if you are not an experienced trader, I wouldn't recommend doing that. And fill, guys, whoever took my fill trade earlier today is up 55 whipping percent. 55 whipping percent. I closed my position on a 60% gain. I gave you guys my take profit, stop loss, risk management, entry point, and so on. So feel free to check that out if you guys want for $99 only. Anyways, having a look at Bitcoin real quick. Bitcoin currently down $1.18 on the weekly time frame. Now, I did mention that the weekly time frame would be bearish essentially. Now, before I get into the weekly time frame, I want to talk about this broadening wedge that we did have on Bitcoin. Okay, a lot of people told me, "Oh, this is not a broadening wedge. You don't know how to draw your lines, guys." This is a broadening wedge, okay? Yes, because we are getting wider and wider, and this is essentially what it is. It's like a megaphone, right? I mean, if we bounce right here, this is gonna come back down, back up to 28,000, and then maybe come back down. We know that broadening wedges are essentially bearish. Now, I'm not saying that we're gonna come back down below this line, no, but it's very possible that we come back down back to $20,000, go back up to 28K. Why 28K? Because it lines up exactly with this level right here, which is our previous strong resistance. Now, I mentioned the 28,000 level very multiple times. Before that happens, or after that happens, it's very possible that we have one more leg down to $12,000 for a bear market. Now, something that I do want to talk about also is essentially the Elliott wave pattern. Now, we know the Elliott wave pattern consists of 5th waves, guys. We know that, okay? So this was the first wave, second wave, third wave, fourth wave. Now, we know that the third wave is the biggest and the fourth wave is the biggest correction as well. So how high is this correction going to be? I don't know. I can't say. But we also have a 5th wave coming up, most likely if this Elliott wave pattern does respect the scenario. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this happens, how this plays out. We are a little bit oversold right here on the weekly time frame, so we do have a lot of room for growth. But of course, guys, with all the macro trend, you know, we have a recession happening, or we are already in a recession. Inflation is high. There's a food shortage. So people, think about it. People are not going to be looking to buy Bitcoin. They're going to, and not dollars and not euros or stocks or gold. They're going to be looking to buy food. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with the next coming month. I could be wrong. Once again, I'm just some guy on YouTube, you know, explaining to you guys and telling you guys what I think, but it's going to be very interesting to see how things play out essentially in the next couple of weeks. Having a look at the exponential moving average, guys, guess what? We are below. We had 3 red candles at the EMA ribbon. We failed to have a proper breakout, and now we are once again below the exponential moving average. So we are holding pretty well. A lot of people were talking about the 200 moving average on the weekly time frame. Yes, we did close above the 200 moving average. Some people were saying, oh, but crypto does, we close above the 200 moving average. It's a big deal. Yes, but also something that we do have to keep in mind is that on the weekly, we have never even closed below the 200 moving average. So the fact that we had this nice little swing doesn't mean anything that we were closing a little bit above it. We're in a bear market right now, and things aren't looking so well and so great overall. And you know, the whole economy globally, fundamentally, things aren't looking so great right now for Bitcoin and financial assets. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. But that being said, guys, this closure doesn't really mean anything. I would like to see multiple closure above on the weekly time frame to see more confirmation essentially. So if we come back down, this is not going to be a true confirmation, and we close literally above it, like barely above it. If I zoom in and make it crazy, then yeah, it's going to look like we close a little bit and or a lot of it high above the 200 moving average, but I don't think that's the case. We're going to have to see how this plays out. If you guys like this video, of course, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. KDA to the moon.